Keith, we saw the weather more inland, Lewiston, Auburn area, and the roads are definitely messy.
Yeah, it's going to be a little dicey, and as Brian alluded to earlier, just as the sun angle, that's what saves us this time of the year. Even though it's cloudy, there's a certain amount of radiation that gets through that, right? Well, now that the sun angle is starting to wane, now we're doing, more efficient accumulation. Even looking at the side, outside the window here along the coastline in Portland, you can see that change in the last 30 minutes or so where we're doing a better job accumulating. That's really been the whole story. We have almost equal amounts of moisture across the state. Our temperature profile has been cold enough mostly, but it's been down to that very, very surface layer. And how cold can it be? As I mentioned, Old Orchard Beach reported they changed over to rain. Portland at 32, but it's been at 32 a lot of the day and hasn't really been accumulating. Now it's starting to do a little bit better. The back end of the storm right on our doorstep, though. Down east Maine, temperatures in the 30s there too. Likely to see more snow along the down east coast than we do at the southern coast, just because of the timing of it. It's going to take longer for the storm to get out of there, and therefore some of it will happen kind of during the overnight hours, if not at least early evening. Now, this is not additional snowfall, just to be clear. This is total snowfall. So our original map that we had from this morning, a coating to 2 inches, I think was still fine along the coastline, mixing with rain, 2 to 4 inland. And then right around that Augusta area in Lewiston is where you're seeing that transition to 4 to 6 inches of snow. And I think some of the mountains saw about 4 to 6 inches as well, and back into New Hampshire. So I think we're in good shape on all of that. Within reason. It never ends up 100% perfect. That's part of the fun. This storm continues to move out of here over the next couple of hours. By 7 o'clock, we're over to some rain showers over southern Maine. 9 o'clock, we're just about into the Rockland area. Bangor still seeing some snow. And then by 10, most of the state here is cleared out. Temperatures are down to freezing and below, but not a hard freeze that's going to make things extra tricky. But there will be slush still on the roadways and whatnot later on this evening. And then the rest of this week, within reason, is quiet but not great, meaning we're going to see a mixture of sun and clouds here tomorrow, for example. Notice in the afternoon, a couple of rain and snow showers around, temperatures in the mid-40s. We do that again on Wednesday. A storm system on Wednesday misses largely to our south and east. A couple of rain and snow showers are possible on Wednesday, temperatures in the mid-40s, maybe some upper 40s. And so we're kind of just in this cruising zone where our weather is not bad, but it's also not 55 and sunny, for example, and that continues through this week, back and forth with these temperatures generally in the mid-40s. Over the weekend, we've got a warm front, which sounds nice. Bad news is the warm front will be well to our south and west, and so we'll be on the cold side of that straight through the weekend, keeping us cool on Saturday and perhaps giving us a period of mixed precipitation on Sunday night, and then probably rain on Monday, but we'll keep an eye on that. But it does not look like we will be on the mild side of that front. So the up and down continues. And again, look, 46, 47, if you get a couple of bursts of sun, feels pretty good. And I think a lot of us will melt the snow we got by the end of the week pretty easily. Along the coast, probably do it tomorrow. But there isn't a day in there that I say, okay, it's a sunny day, it's 55. I don't see that in the forecast, and then we'll see what happens Sunday night, Monday, based on where that front is located. And it looks like if we're in the warm sector, it will be with rain through early next week. So not, again, we had that Saturday. Saturday was one of those days where you're like, yep, we're here.
And then
and then we're not.
Yeah, overall the week looks a gloomy pattern.
It's May.
Yeah, it's May. Yeah, it's May. Okay.
Spring.
Thank you.